Folks, today we're gonna be sketching. Hello, and welcome to this side of YouTube. My name is Nikki, and today I will be filling up the sketchbook because honestly, I've had it for an embarrassing amount of time, and I still have not finished it. So for today's video, I will be drawing my character Lorelei. And for those of you who know, Lorelei is a character. Yes, she's a character, but she's from the comic I made, what was that? Last year, maybe? So I really have not drawn her that much ever since then, except for maybe Mermaid or something. But then other than that, I really haven't gone to draw her a lot, which is sad because I like her character design. When did I draw her? Oh my gosh. That's not her. I have not drawn her in a hot minute. Anyone remember this video? This was the last sketchbook video I did. It kind of popped off. Then I realized that you guys really like these videos. I drew Dante. Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'll put a reference up on the screen to show you what she kind of looks like. And that should be good enough. I really should get better at drawing my characters who aren't Charlotte or Tony, because it's getting kind of sad. Like every time I draw a character, I'm like, who should I draw? And then my brain, which is just focused on webcomics, is like, let's draw Charlotte and Tony. Why draw Charlotte and Tony? I don't know, they're there. So all of my characters haven't been getting as much love as they should, which is sad. I was actually planning on doing this video in Mermaid, but that obviously did not happen for several reasons. One of them being that I was moving and I needed to get started packing, and I was still in school and it was exam season, so I'm like, maybe Mermaid won't be a thing for me in 2021, and it wasn't. The one thing I hate about sketching is that I can't get in the little details, and I mean, you're not supposed to. That's not what sketching's for. But when I'm doing faces, especially with something like pen, I want to at least get a face in. But we all don't always get what we want. It doesn't always work like that. You might have noticed that I'm sketching in pen. Because, yeah, I'm sketching in pen these days. I don't know, I just really have been liking pen recently. Not sure why, but it's been making me happy to sketch in pen since it's just so quick. And I've also been trying to sketch more in pen because I do a lot of sketch layers for my comic. Hi, I'm Nikki. I'm drawing a comic right now. It's gonna be up October 6th, so be ready. But for my comic, I have a lot of sketch layers, and it isn't that bad to have a lot of sketch layers, but you know what's bad is, sorry, I'm not drawing right now, I'm trying to find a reference. For the life of me, I can't remember what her tail looked like. Hold on, give me a moment. This is embarrassing. I've drawn her so many times. Okay, but as I was saying before, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the thing with sketch layers in my comic is that they're not bad. I don't mind having sketch layers with my art because it helps the final product look better. But the problem I have is that doing all those sketch layers, it takes time. And time when you're making comic is something you don't have very much of. So why take an extra hour doing all those sketch layers when maybe I could learn how to get it right on the first try? Is my thought process, at least. That's why I've been trying to draw in pen more often, because pen, it's really unforgiving. So I just gotta learn to get good and get quick. And then her hair, how long was her hair? Her hair was pretty long. Probably kept going until down here. Man, the sun really does not want me to draw today, but that's okay. I'm gonna speed through it. While we're drawing Melon Rain, let's draw Dante. For those of you who don't know, Dante's the other character in my comic that I made last year in 2020. Yeah, in last year. And he was the human. This makes sense. This makes sense. You gotta read my comic, you know, in order to know who these characters are. It's a short, cute little comic. I don't know if many people who are recently subscribed. I got a lot of subscribers since I posted that comic. I don't know if many of you have actually read it. If you haven't, that's totally cool. You know, I don't blame you. But if you want to have a bit more context, you should probably read it. Oh yeah, I changed up Dante's design. Did I change it up? Give me a moment. Okay, here was the last time I drew Dante, which was actually for Inktober, I think. It might have been Inktober season. But here's Dante. I know he doesn't look real human right here, but here is the new design that I got for his hair. In the comic, I'm gonna put a picture up here. It kind of looked weird, and I didn't really think much of it since I was like, you know, I like it. It looks cute. But then I realized later on that this hair doesn't make very much sense. So then I thought, let's redesign it. And then I did. I think, no, was this for Mermaid? Bestie, I don't even know. I don't even know when I drew that. But no, that can't be Inktober. It's not October yet. It's September. Oh my god. Never mind. Ignore me. That was for Mermaid. That's embarrassing. Wow. Can you see this? I hope you can see this. It's been so long since I've filmed anything like traditionally that I'm like, maybe my hand is literally covering everything I'm doing, and I hope that's not true. I hope that's not the case. But you know, I think I've been like really getting better at sketching. What is this? Never mind. What am I saying? Getting better at sketching. What am I drawing right now? But really, like, all in all, I really do think I'm getting better at like art. And I feel like it's just like, you know, making a comic will eventually lead you to get better at art. You know, everybody knows that. This eye is not good. I don't like it, but that's okay. I already sketched it. What can I do? Okay. I want to kind of do what I did last time, where I have like a sort of semi-finished sketch sort of thing at the end. You know, if you watch that video where I made a sketch page kind of thing for Lilac, I want to do kind of the same thing but for Lorelei. But I don't know why I'm drawing Dante if I want to do one for Lorelei. I don't know what I'm doing, but I kind of just felt like sketching Dante, but I want to do something more finished. Alright, so let's talk about the comic a bit. You know, my old comic. It's been so long since I made it, you know. It feels like I made it years and years and years ago, but then I'm like, oh wait, that was like 2020. That was like literally last year. It's crazy, unbelievable. But I just, you know, I had a lot of fun working on it. And it was a really good experience. And I feel like it's the kind of thing that I really needed. Otherwise, I would have been stuck in this loop of trying to make like my new comic with like Charlotte and Tony like absolutely perfect. I would have been stuck in that like loop of perfectionism. Of perfectionism. But The Mermaid and the Dead Man really helped me not care. I hate saying that, but like simply I do not have the energy to care if a certain panel or page is perfect. I do not have the time or the capacity to care. I don't know. It's I feel like it's just the reality of things. When you're making a comic, you literally can't. You can't care about like anything and everything. These are eyebrows, okay? Oh, you know, for the longest time, I've always been debating, like, does Lorelei have eyebrows? Because sometimes I draw her with eyebrows and sometimes I don't, because I'm like, fish? Why do fish need eyebrows, you know? But why do humans need eyebrows in the first place? I don't really know. But, yeah, I've been struggling, but, like, here I just gave her eyebrows because, you know, why not? I don't think Lorelei has quite a square jawline like that, but yeah, it's already down on paper. I already drew it. I'm not gonna fix it. Screw that. I can't be bothered. Okay. Wait, I forgot to do the little... There we go. She wouldn't be Lorelei without it. Okay, that looks fine. And then her hair. Lorelei's hair has always been something that I'm like, what am I doing? What did I even what did I even draw for this? Hold on, let me get a better reference. I'm like looking at my old pages for The Mermaid and the Dead Man, which are not the best things I've ever drawn in the world. But what can you do when you need reference? Actually, I do think I changed up Lorelei's hair a bit when I think I redrew her for Inktober in 2019. Don't take my word for it, but I think I did redraw her for that. No, not 2019. The comic came out in 2020 and Inktober in 2020. My bad. The years are like all like merging together. I don't know what happened when, honestly. But I feel like I changed up her hair a bit, but am I gonna look for it? Obviously not. I'm just gonna play it by ear. Okay. My computer is loud. Oh my gosh, I hope you can't hear it. My mic, I don't know how I'm gonna record the audio for this. Let me move my mic a bit. I don't know how I'm really gonna record the audio for this, whether I'm gonna use my phone's audio, which is kind of bad, or my computer's, or my microphone, which connects to my computer's audio, which is also kind of bad since it's so close to the fan and the computer is like going like man, it's hard being a YouTuber. Okay. It's so weird. Sometimes my faces looks like kind of proportionately correct. Like I make the eyes not as cartoonishly big, which just gives my character this weird feeling. Like I'm like, I know that's my character, but who are they? I don't know this person. Like your Lorelei's eyes in the comic, I usually made them bigger because stylization or something. I don't know. I just felt like it. But then now when I'm drawing it like this, with my style like doing whatever the heck it wants these days, apparently, it looks kind of different, you know? I don't know if I like it or not, but it's here. Okay, I don't mind this actually. I don't mind the sketches I made. For like them being the first sketches I made today, they're not that bad. Okay, what do I want to draw next? I actually, give me a moment. There is something I've been meaning to draw. There's in the cave. Okay, hold on. Comic spoilers. If you haven't read The Mermaid and the Dead Man and you want to read it and you don't want spoilers, then I don't know, go read the comic. But in the cave where Lorelei takes Dante, there are these bottles that she gives him, and I didn't do a good job drawing them in the comic because, you know, I was lazy. No other explanation for that, but I was lazy and I was getting tired, and I'm like, man, making comics is hard. Why did I do this to myself? Well, I didn't really explain what the oils or like the bottles were for in the comic. It was more of something for the second part. All right, but I've been planning the second book of the series, and it's really long. I've been realizing that, wow, I have a lot of stuff to cover. Like when it's in your head, it just doesn't seem like as much content to cover, but then I'm like, oh, I have to explain this specific world lore detail, and I also have to explain this and that and this and this and that, and I'm like, wow, this is a long story. This is gonna take years. So I was just thinking, how am I gonna present the story in a way that will not take me years and years and years to finish? And at one point I was like, what if I just write a novel for it? But I'm like, but I want to make a comic. This is my comic story. It's a hard dilemma I'm going through. But right now I'm doing like thumbnails for the bigger piece I'm gonna draw. You might have noticed that I zoomed in a little because I realized there's literally no reason for me to be drawing from so far away. I'm not really liking any of these thumbnails, by the way. They're not really doing it for me. Maybe I should do something with Dante. But I already did like a kind of big piece with Dante before, but it was only like, let me think. You know, maybe let's try drawing Dante. Maybe he'll spark joy. Okay, maybe I'm a genius. What am I saying? You know, I feel like my commentary for these sketch with me type things, it's it's just all over the place, you know. It's just me saying whatever comes to mind. I'm like, I hope this is entertaining and funny. If it's not, well then, sucks. That sucks, I guess. Sucks to be you who listened this far. But I'm having fun. I'm having fun. You know, I'm having this idea of a sweater. I know it's cold. I've been thinking about winter since I moved to Canada. Winters here are tough. I've been like, oh no, I don't want it to be winter so soon. But weather has been on the mind as of late. I don't know. I like this one. I really like this one. I think I might do Dante. Well, I want to do Lorelei. Okay, how about we make this... Hold on. Not Dante, it's Lorelei in the sweater. There we go. That does it. Alright, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, okay, let's move on. Move on to the next page. Okay, alright, so we're gonna do our usual shtick, or I'm gonna do my usual shtick of drawing in an H pencil. I don't know. Yeah, you can see that. I don't know why. I feel like my camera's been getting better. Don't check me on that. Don't let me pretend. Let me pretend it's getting better. And like, I don't know. I feel like you can see my H pencils more, or maybe I'm just drawing darker. Who knows? Or maybe I just have better lighting. Let me check my sketch. Man, I've recently, maybe not so recently, I've just been trying to get better at drawing things big, and I feel like I don't think I'm better, but like I just do it more often. And hopefully that'll lead me to be better. Let's try the Loomis head drawing method. It's not my favorite thing in the world, but I feel like if I want to get like decent proportions without trying too hard, I feel like it works best for me in that aspect. I mean, I'm not perfect at it, but you know, I make do. Okay. And I'm just gonna assume that all of you are artists and know what I'm talking about. So maybe getting a bigger pencil would help me with drawing big. You know, I don't know. I'm trying to delude myself that it's not my fault I can't draw big. It's the tool's fault, obviously. How can it be my fault when I'm so good at drawing? Oh, jeez. Oh yeah, the comic. Let's talk about comics. When I don't have anything to talk about, I just talk about comics, you know. It's just my thing. It's just my go-to. Okay, actually, wait, this is looking pretty good. Hold on. Let's talk about it. Let's see. Okay. Maybe I don't want to do a sweater. Man, now I don't know. Now my sketch is too good, and I just don't want to like write it off. I'm like, oh yeah, sweater time, sweater moment. I want to do something good with it actually now. Oh, the dilemma. Oh. Okay, let's go to Pinterest. You know what? Screw it. Let's go to Pinterest. I don't want to ruin the sketch. No. I'm not really coming up on much. Do you guys want to see what I'm seeing? Here's what I'm seeing. I'm trying to, you know, man. Okay, you know what? Maybe not Pinterest. I don't know. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I don't know what I want to do. Okay, this is looking pretty cute. I like the nose. I really like the nose that I drew here. Can't forget her gem things. Okay, this is actually not looking that bad. I hope I don't like suddenly step away and I'm like, what did I draw? What is all this? That'd be a shame. You know, usually when I film my sketch videos, I always have to take multiple takes because I never sketch or like warm up before, and then that makes like everything look bad. So I'm like, oh wait, this looks bad. Let me redo it now that I'm warmed up. But here I'm like, first take of the day, and everything's going well, and I'm actually enjoying myself and drawing good art. Like, who am I? Who is she? What happened to the old Nikki? You've changed. Okay. Okay. Hold on. I hope this isn't too distracting for you guys where I'm like, flip, 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 flip. And then here is the pin that she has in her hair. And yes, this is a story element, if anyone was wondering. Which I'm pretty sure no one was, but it is. There's a reason that she has it. Am I gonna tell you that reason? Obviously not. Of course not. So if Mars wore human clothes, which she would not, she'd hate them, honestly. Mars? Hold on. I'm getting my characters mixed up. If Lorelei wore human clothes, which she would not, she would never wear. Well, she would hate wearing human clothes. Not that she would never wear human clothes, but she'd hate it. I mean, she doesn't really like humans in the first place, but so she's a little bit biased there. So the plan today is that I'm not gonna go in with my handy dandy pink HB pencil. No sirree. What I'm gonna do is, give me a moment, is I'm going to go in with a pen. That's right, you heard me. No second sketch. Screw it. We're actually, Okay, yeah, no second sketch. I've decided, no second sketch. Screw that, we're better than that. We're just gonna go balls to the wall. Straight pen. After I clean up some things. Give me a moment. Okay, so I've done a bit of cleaning. Cleanup, not cleaning. When will I clean the house? I need to clean the house. But, yeah, not very much. But just enough to see what I was doing. And yes, I'm going in with ballpoint pen because I hate myself apparently. Just trying to make this work. And I want this to look good, you know, just a little. Just want to look at this and think, yeah, that went pretty well. So hopefully I can get a good end result. Okay. Yeah, I think I've talked about this on stream, maybe, or maybe a video, I don't remember. Everything is garbling up together. But I've talked about wanting to redo The Mermaid and the Dead Man, because my art's gotten so much better, and if I want people to read part 2, they have to read they don't really have to read part 1, but I know that people will want to read part 1, but I don't want to give them a part 1 that looks the way it does. I think I could do so much better now, but I'm like, well, do I really have the time to redo like all of that? But then also at the same time, I'm thinking, hey, I've really gone faster at making comics that if I really wanted to do part 1, I bet you I could do it like really quickly. At the same time, I'm like, oh, but I'm busy. I have so much stuff to do. You know, I'm in a crisis. I don't know. But like not right now, not anytime soon. I don't think I'll be like redoing part 1 or any comic like anytime soon because I have too much stuff to do right now. Like Moon Meets Mars, the novel I'm writing that right now. And what else am I doing? Oh yeah, my other comic right now, In Your Dreamscape, I'm doing that right now. Oh, by the way, let me interrupt a little talking about like Lorelei and Dante and their comic, and let me tell you that In Your Dreamscape is gonna be launching October 6th. If you're following my Instagram, you'd know that, of course, but I'm just saying, for those of you who don't, I'm planning on launching my comic the 6th of October. Now that I say it on video, it's set. I have to do it now. Oh, okay, that's nerve-wracking. But yeah, In Your Dreamscape is coming out, so I don't really have time to be redoing anything right now. And school season has started, so I really don't have time now. Not even joking, don't have time, but like actually don't have time to do much. I want to get The Mermaid and the Dead Man out and finish it, you know, because I'd like to finish it at some point, but I simply do not have the time or the energy. But like on my priority list, The Mermaid and the Dead Man Part 2 is like pretty low. So it might go for a while without a part 2. You know, I'm planning on getting a new phone stand to record because I had to get rid of my old one when we moved since we didn't have super much. We didn't have a lot of space to like get in everything we needed. So I'm like, well, I can always get a new phone stand. And I still haven't gotten that new phone stand yet, so I need to put that on the shopping list, on the to-do list. No! What did I smudge? That's frustrating. Hello? I'm trying to do my job here. Why are you smudging? Why are you doing this? Man, doing traditional art videos are hard. Is hard, not are hard. But the videos themselves are hard. They're difficult. And I keep smudging. Okay, wow. You know what? I'll have to cover it up later. And the good thing is, Lorelei's skin is blue, and most of her design is blue, so I'll be fine. Okay, there we go. It doesn't look too bad. I always like doing this little shadow underneath the chin. I just think it's neat. Yeah, I'm done with the lines. Hold on, let me clean off my hands and get my markers and try to salvage this. Give me a moment. I did not do a good job at cleaning this part. Alright, so I'm going to be using primarily alcohol markers, especially these three. These are from Soho Studio. I don't know. I got them at Ross. That's all I know. So they're pretty cheap alcohol markers, but I like them since they're cheap. And I can use them in my sketchbook without worry that I'm using up really good stuff. Oh wait, I forgot her gems are blue. I mean orange. Blue-orange. I don't really want to get out my other alcohol markers. They're kind of far, so I guess I'm just gonna leave them white. Okay, and then like the blushies. Okay, all my characters blush. I don't know, I just think it makes a plain face more visually interesting if I add color variation, and the easiest color variation I know how to add is blush. All my characters blush in any universe without exception. Why? Because I say so. What color is this? BG3? What did I use here? BG1. Where's my caps? Where are my caps? What's going on? Let's see, I got that done. And you know, I'm so ashamed. I have so many, well, not so many, but I have a decent amount of alcohol markers, and I do not use them enough, nearly enough at least. I need to get in the habit, which is what I'm doing in my sketchbook recently, and why I decided to do this video too, along with the fact that I need to fill the sketchbook, is that I need to get in the habit of using my traditional art supplies more. You know, ever since I switched to digital, I've never really looked back, and I feel bad because I feel like I have all these nice supplies that are just waiting for me to use them, and I don't use them enough. I mean, I use them often, just not enough. A little bit of ASMR marker art stuff for your viewing pleasure. You're welcome. I do it for the people. Alright, I changed my mind. I got my Ohuhus out. There's way too many orange things here for me, like, not to color any of them. So, yeah. And I needed to color the shirt anyway, so it's like I would have had to get more stuff out either way. It's not looking that bad right now, actually. I think it actually looks quite nice. I don't know what the camera's showing, but in my eyes right now, in real life, it looks pretty neat. You know, while I'm recording this, I'm like, I hope the audio's turning out fine. I don't really know what audio I'm using. I'm just praying to God, saying, I don't know. Is it gonna be good? Is it gonna be bad? Who knows? Oh my gosh, you can't see the bottom. I'm such a good YouTuber. I feel like I have to reiterate it, that the fact that I'm like the best YouTuber ever and I always get everything in shot. Like, what other YouTuber does it like I do? Like, I never have things that are out of focus or out of the shot. Never, never, never. It's not how I roll, you know? I roll on professionalism. I don't really know what I'm doing when I blend markers, to be honest. I'm like, I just hope this blends. I don't know if it's really working, but so far, I haven't had many major concerns with how I blend things, so it must be doing its job well enough. While this pose isn't as like dynamic as what I probably did in Lilac's video, which I keep referencing, so if you haven't watched it, you should probably watch it because I keep referencing it. But anyways, as I was saying, this pose isn't as dynamic as what I did then. I don't know, I think aesthetically, it's very pleasing to me, this picture. And I know I haven't finished it yet, but like so far, I'm really liking what it's looking like. And now it's the hair, the part I've been dreading. So basically, hair, don't know how to do it. I have done hair well before. It's just that here in this particular scenario, whenever I have like long hair and I'm doing markers or digital, I'm like, I don't really know how to do this good. I don't really know what I'm doing. So I'm just laying down colors, and I'm like, I hope this looks good. I don't know. The thing is, maybe it would help if I had brush tip markers, but I don't. So I'm gonna work with what I have. It's not gonna be the most realistic hair in the world, but when is it ever? Okay, not bad actually. I don't mind it. You know what would be really nice if I had like some isopropyl. Oh, I do have some sort of alcohol to help blend these better, and I do have some, but it's kind of far, you know, and I'm kind of lazy. This isn't looking too bad. I mean, this is usually my go-to for how I shade hair with alcohol markers. So I'm like, maybe it'll look bad, and I'm like, it doesn't look super bad. I'm like, it kind of looks good. Oh wait, I messed it up. Oh, never mind. You know, just a constant cycle of that. And I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have colored in the hair. It kind of looks good. No, never mind. It doesn't really look that good. What did I do? I messed it up. I keep writing on my skin. Eesh. Oh well, it's a part of the artist experience. If you don't write on your skin with markers while you're drawing, have you really even used the markers at all? Okay, I want to have the hair look shapely rather than streaky. I'm trying to figure out how to get that done. I'm a person who doesn't really like to go in with the dark color, which is why alcohol markers scare me. It's just that unlike watercolor, you just can't build up. It's like, oh, you want this color? Okay, bet. No other alternative. You get that color because you asked for it. Well, with watercolor, just like, oh, you want that color? Okay, we can build up to it. Yeah, let's work together. Yeah. You know, this is a team building exercise. That's what watercolor does for me. Well, alcohol markers, you know, they just kind of like leave you on your own. You're like, oh, you want this? Okay, bet. You're on your own now. And I don't know how much I appreciate that. Okay, this isn't as bad. This isn't that bad. Okay, yeah, I see the vision. Yeah, see the vision here? I see it. Okay, looking good. I think, maybe. Am I deluding myself? I hope I'm not deluding myself into thinking it looks good when it doesn't actually look good. But if I am, then oh well. Oh well, I'll cry about it later. So I think what I should be doing is first lay down a base color with my lightest color, right? Let's try not to color inside the lines, Nikki. Come on, what are we, barbarians? You know, I'm thinking, let's just leave the shirt white. Well, why would I go through all that trouble when I think I'll mess it up? I think I'll mess up the shirt, so I think I'm gonna leave it white. What a good philosophy. CG5 or BG3? Which one did I? B3. That's what I used. Okay. I don't think you can see what I'm doing very well, but it doesn't really matter since it's just this. I hope this is focused at the right place, otherwise that'd be embarrassing. Okay. Besides, I don't think many people watch like sketching videos more than like they listen and draw. I hope you're drawing. If you're not, then oh well. I'll cry about it, I guess. But I don't know. I think, what do I think? I don't know what I think. What am I talking about? I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I think that, no, I don't think. I know that whenever I watch like sketchbook videos or sketch with me's, I know that I'm drawing. I'm not really paying attention to whatever the other person's drawing at all, to be honest. So if you aren't paying attention to what I'm drawing, good. It's exactly what I wanted you to do. I don't know what I'm talking about. Things are just coming out of my mouth and I'm like, whoa, okay, I just said that. That's a thing I said. I don't know what I'm doing with this hair, to be honest. When do I ever know what I'm doing? Never. Thank you, Nikita, for answering your own question. Very cool of you. Very cool. You know, I'm really glad that I got to make this video because I've been saying it for like, what, the past 3 videos? I don't remember. It's been a while. How I've been meaning to make a traditional sketch video and I'm like, oh, I want to make a sketch video, but I'm moving. I want to make a sketch video, but I'm moving. I want to make a sketch video, but I've moved and I don't want to make it yet. Stuff like that. But now here I am, actually doing the thing, drawing in real time while talking. You know, at some point I was like, maybe I won't draw and talk real time because, you know, I have school and I don't really have the house to myself when I get back and I'm busy. And I'm like, it's kind of awkward to draw and talk to yourself while another person is in the house. Like, I don't mind talking to myself when I'm alone, but when other people are there, I'm like, oh, that's kind of embarrassing. It's kind of humiliating. Not really, I'm just being dramatic, but you know what I mean. But, you know, I wanna be able to record whenever I want, you know, just say, screw it. There's somebody else in the house. That's their fault. I'm gonna record what I want to record. But at the same time, I'm like, you know, it's weird talking to yourself while somebody else is there. Oh my gosh, what am I doing with this hair? Oh, sheesh. Remember when that was a thing, when everybody was like, sheesh. Oh, the internet. You know, I'm gonna go out on a really sidetrack thing here, but like, isn't it weird or like funny how trends like come in and die out so fast? Like one day something will be like the funniest thing on the internet ever since like, I don't know, Nyan Cat or something. Then another day, like everybody will forget about it. Or everybody will say, oh no, that was kind of cringe, when everybody else was doing, like dabbing. You all remember dabbing? Like, I don't remember why it was such a phenomenon, but like it was just like some good fun that everybody partook in. But then now it's like, oh, you dab? Now like it's more of an ironic kind of thing. I mean, I don't mind it. You know, it's just interesting how humans develop and adapt and forget. But I don't know, I'm not really a psychologist. What do I mean not really a psychologist? I'm not a psychologist, period. I don't know what I'm talking about, but people are interesting, don't y'all think? Ugh. You know, these videos, in the end, I'm like, oh, I can't talk anymore. I'm not interesting anymore. I know what I'm talking about. But here we are. I think I'm gonna leave it at this. I'm gonna do a little, like, zoom in, close shot of everything, but I'm gonna leave this white. Screw it. Maybe... No, that looks ugly. What am I thinking? I really want to do a shade right here because it'd be so sexy, you know, like nice shading. But I don't know, I'm too lazy. I not that I'm too lazy, I just think I'll ruin it. But here, I'm gonna go in with a jelly roll, or I don't even have a jelly roll, I don't think. A gel pen, a white gel pen, and I'm gonna spiff it up and I'll show you what it looks like. Ta-da! What's going on right now, probably. Good job, Mickey, for recording a very nice panorama thing. There you go. And yeah, okay, I hope I don't sound dead. I hope the video sounds... Oh, no, my eraser fell. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video, or my previous video if you want to jump back in time and watch one of those. And I'll see y'all later. Ciao.